And hope everyone's having a wonderful night. Beautiful showing before between Griffin and Pufferfish. And now we are here for Spectrum vs. Sidhu.
Griffin and
I'm here
pufferfish.
live with some of the most dastardly casters in my, I don't know, in my booth here
Spectrum versus
tonight. The
Sidhu.
GOAT joining us, the partner in crime of Piper and Pipes Productions, the one, the only Piper. No?
What?
That's normally where you say hi.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's right. You
hi.
got like,
I
yeah,
was
like
I was
he threw it to you.
reading
Like
chat.
there was a whole thing there that you just missed the whole thing.
and
Right,
and the
restart
code
restart the stream.
Okay, time to stop stream.
and my
Rewind.
co-caster tonight, the GOAT, the one who I believe sounds like my buddy Shot Shell, the one, the only San Francisco shock brother in Christ, Shadowfang.
Hey Pipes, happy to be here tonight. I'm really excited to watch
I
this
like the
game because this is
enthusiasm,
this is the
Shadow.
tier I play in, you know? Like so I'm very familiar with both of these teams. I've scrimmed them, I've matched against them. Like I know very well what these people are going to want to do coming into this match.
Well, I mean, just like you, I like this tier as well. I've seen a lot of great gameplay. I mean, I've seen a lot of Spectrum recently, and I'm very excited to see what show they put on. Sidhu has also been fantastic this season, so I know that they are definitely packing some awesome takes, and it's definitely going to be a good time.
Yeah, I mean they also have a 5 level endorsement on their team, which I've only ever seen from Piper, so I'm impressed already. Hmm. Is
You
this
gotta
a
go to
new player for
options.
them? Kayla?
That's a
Zyla?
cool name.
Yeah, whatever. So we're gonna be starting on Elios here today, and I've been seeing a ton of teams run dive on Elios as per usual. I don't tend to see Spectrum play that many dive comps though, anytime I've gone against them myself. So I'm curious to see if that's what they're gonna do, or if they're gonna stick with their tried and true Brawl Junker Queen type of compositions. Sidhu, Sidhu probably is going to want to run this dive because if I'm recalling correctly, Gallant is incredibly good at both Genji and Tracer, so they're going to want to use that to their advantage.
Yeah, I'm more so looking forward. Well, I was looking forward to seeing some more Tiramisu gameplay, but it seems yet another week. Pipes' hopes and dreams are let down here.
All right, I'll teach you how to make one at home.
Wait, what? Oh, oh my God, really? You would do that for me?
I don't bake, so no,
Oh,
but
all right. So we could learn
I can send
together.
you
We could learn together.
send
Piper,
you
you
a
got? Do you
recipe.
know? Piper, do you happen to know how to make tiramisu by any chance?
I do not. I would love to learn.
Okay, so this is gonna be an experience for all of us. That's
We can
right.
do
We
a
can start
bacon
the
stream.
Annihilation podcast, get things going over there on channel 44, where everything is live all the time, baking and fun with Piper and Pipes Productions. Shadowfang is our chef. Chef Shadow, yeah. It is an exquisite time when you're cooking tiramisu with your friends. C'est magnifique.
So I'm gonna disappoint you now by saying I don't have a mustache, so I don't know if I can do that voice. Like
No, no,
I feel like you have to have a mustache to do that
on
voice.
your home. The voices here. Okay. I do the voices. I'm the funny one with the voices. Yes.
I can actually do a few impressions, but now the time for that. You know, it's not people aren't gonna
Dude,
get
there's a
mine.
time and place for everything, and so, oh my god, I can't even speak words anymore. There's a time and place for everything, y'all, and then sometimes it is right in the now. But we go to Ilios once we see the hours.
Yeah, we just need one more R, and once we get that, you
I
going
got an
into
R from
Spectrum and Subdue.
Richars. No, that's actually a questionable R. Even though Awesome said sure R a minute ago. I'm very confused, chat.
Questionable R. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we're just like I said,
God, these child locks are tough.
we're just figuring out all the rules and whatnot. You know, that's the benefit of having Arya here. She's going to know the rules much better than the rest of us
Yeah,
will because, you know, she wrote them.
profiles need to be open, chat. I
Gotta
don't
have
think
them
anyone's in
open all
clothes.
times.
I'm just saying that.
So Piper, you're associated at least with Arya in some capacity.
A little bit.
What do you think about Spectrum here
They
recently?
have the same laugh.
Is that how we're associated?
No, it's just an identical trait.
I was more so referencing the fact that you're around the team. I realized that you also live with her, but that was not my
Whoa,
point.
doxed. We just got doxed, chat.
Wow.
That's not my that's not my point. My point was more so you're probably around Spectrum at least a decent bit. What have you been
Yes.
hearing from them recently, from scrims and whatnot? What's the vibe looking like? Give us the
What's the
inside
vibe
scoop.
looking like?
So they've recently picked up a lot of new members. I know Duck and Mamba are pretty solid. They've been on the team for a while, but Vimto, Froggy, and Richards are a little bit newer. So I guess we'll get to see how they play today. Vimto's
Yeah.
been tossed around a little bit.
hmm
They've they've been on a couple teams, or at least tried out for a couple teams, but
hmm
they are now on Spectrum. So let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Are
I
they a
mean,
tank
they
player?
seemed pretty interchangeable with Tiramisu whenever I was playing against them. They seemed pretty interchangeable. Like they had the same hero pools roughly. So, and you weren't getting much of a change at all from what was happening on other maps with them in. So I would expect to see Spectrum play around that same level. Sidhu typically doesn't have their entire roster available most of the time for games. With them having a good portion of their players here right now, I don't recognize Kayla down there on the bottom. So maybe they're a fill of some sort. I don't recognize that name, but Soth, Gallant, Awesome, and Grin I
Well, it's.
100% recognize.
I mean, I don't recognize that one player either, but I have heard of the K-Zilla. All right,
Oh
get
yeah,
it? See what I did
Kzilla.
there?
Yeah, is
Yeah,
that what it
yo,
is?
that K-Zilla in the
Yeah.
Kazut hand.
Oh my goodness. Well, once we figure out who's eligible to play and who isn't, we'll get into this map of Elios.
See, now's
What
not the time and place, but I kind of want to
yeah,
just type in the match chat. Hi, everybody. How we
yeah,
doing today?
yeah.
Oh, someone's calling your name.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
you're
know.
being missed right now. People say they miss you.
I don't know, man.
Well, you heard it here
People
first, chat. The teams miss Shadowfang.
I'm telling you, man, people this happens to me a lot in life and I just have to act like I know what they're
This
talking about.
happens to me a lot in life.
You're telling me you've never just run into somebody and there's, oh my god, I can't believe I've seen you again. You're
Well,
just like,
actually,
who?
there is a player. I think it's in tier 4. They play for one of the sussy teams, Infamous, right?
Yeah, there's a ton of
And
them.
I know them through a
Narrows it
mutual
down.
friend. So I said hi to them in the chat the other day, and they're like, "Pipes as an ASAP Pipes," and it was like, "Yes, sir," and they're like, "Yo," and it was awesome. You know, we like that. The homies,
We love some good wholesome like, yeah, what's up, man? Type of energies, you
some
know.
Han Schweevy, you know.
Well, that's like anytime I run into Femi, I'm the same way because we played each other in the CGL finals a few years ago, so it's really cool anytime. Bub as well, the person that just joined one of the Sussy teams, was also on that team with Femi back in the day, so that was a fun time, fun little reminiscence for me at least.
I think I'd be a part of the sussy platypus.
See, I would be a part of the Sussy Spider-Men because
Oh,
why
dude,
not?
they're a great team. I don't know. My buddy Styx is on the platypus team. I'd like to be on a team with him. I'd be in his corner just screaming, "Give him some milk!"
There you go. That's one way to go about it for sure.
Well, sometimes in this world we live in today, you just gotta, do the impossible, as they say. You you
hmm
run into one obstacle, you take it down, you conquer that. All right, and then we come over here with some K-Zilla soft action, followed by Charizard. aka Rick, our homie.
Homie Rick.
Shadow, we should go out and assemble a San Francisco Shock team.
They already did
No, 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 like
with
like
PGE and all them.
no, 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 not like that. Like you know, we get our like own little squad together and we call ourselves like the fan base. You know what I mean?
The fan base.
We are the fans of the Shock coming to you live. Piper, you like the Shock?
The Shock?
Yeah.
What Shock?
It's an old,
So you don't
it's
know.
an old
Oh,
Overwatch League team. If you never watched
Oh, like,
Overwatch League, you won't know it.
Like Super?
He was on
Yeah!
that team, yes.
All right.
Super.
Okay. Let's go. Yo, honestly, this crew's building fast.
And we're going into Ilios. I'm predicting well first. Nope, we got Lighthouse. All right,
Oh, good. We're
what,
saving the best for last.
that was what came to my brain, but I wanted it to be well. I wanted to
You know,
manifest it.
I got well before in the first match of tonight.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
we got into Ilios and it was well, and Stick Drift was killing it. I was feeling it. We were vibing.
So
There
Team
you
pulled
go.
out the hog hook. I was very happy with it.
I'm expecting to see a dive comp going up against a brawl comp here. Brawl comp from the side of Spectrum, dive from the side of
Let me go.
Sidhu.
Oh, I can't. No. They won't let me fly up to the lighthouse. I want to blind myself.
What?
It's not fair.
You can't blind yourself?
Like, you can't fly up to the lighthouse light and, like, get it in your face where you'd go blind. You know what I mean?
And would you look at that? It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Sidhu is sitting on this Diva dive comp while the side of Spectrum is opting for the Symmetra Bastion cheese.
The Pokoroki Brawl Tot. Bunker. Sorry, bunker. That's totally a bunker comp.
It's like a bunker
Alright,
slash
so let's
brawl.
watch this lovely telegraph TP from the right-hand side here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whenever there's a sim on this map... Oh, that's a nifty TP. They almost fell off. Imagine falling off the map on that TP. It
Too
couldn't have
funny.
happened to me.
I already did it. Like
I've done
now.
it before.
And
I've
Gallant
teleported
takes
and
down
just fallen off.
Froggy. How did that happen?
Well, you see, Echo has this cool ability where her bullets just stick to you. Like Semtexes. That's what they're called.
Yeah, it was a great play, but I guess the side of Spectrum must not have noticed Gallant on that flank, because that was an instant kill. And look at this, Gallant already 65% to this Echo copy, this duplicate. And we're gonna see the side of Spectrum swap.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to talk about that. This is a good swap to notice, right? You have this dive comp coming in here for Sidhu, and you know they're able to just kind of rotate a little faster around Spectrum. So you definitely want to level the playing field by getting on the same side. And we do have two teleporting back shooters now for both sides of the team here between Awesome and Duck. We're gonna see who connects.
Yeah, we're seeing some nice picks here. Vim doing a good job of just kind of protecting Mamba and just moving around getting these finishes off. Nice shot by Mamba there. My goodness. We are going to see Gallant coming in with this copy available, and that's the only ult that's really going to be on the board for this upcoming fight. Maybe Duck gets this pulse bomb, though. We're seeing the Tracer duel here on the outside. Duck looking for this pulse. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, sticks the Tracer. Good play by Duck.
Oh, we get a copy and paste with the Echo here onto the Diva. So now there's now 3 mechs floating around here.
Yeah, Gallant doing the absolute most on this Echo pick right now. I cannot lie to you. Gallant is absolutely killing it.
Yes, indeed. Even in the afterlife, here comes that Diva bomb followed by the remake here. Now for Vim. Dude, honestly, I like how Spectrum turned this game around.
Yeah. They've done a really, really good job so far of just recovering from the initial push by the side of Sidhu. And we're seeing Gallant swap over to this Venture right now. And we're looking at 3 ults from the side of Spectrum and 4 ults from the side of Sidhu. I expect to see a Kitsune engage here.
Oh, high noon. Kitsune rushes and beats flying.
There's a window. Anyone else want to pop ult? Awesome. You want to go too? Pulse bomb?
Oh, this could be a turnover. But
It's-
Vim holding it down here.
Oh, Grin. Grin, you got a touch. Oh, this is not looking good for the side of Sidhu. I think Spectrum is going to take this first point. Oh, nope. Here comes the stagger out from
the
Gallant.
Venture.
Soft
Big
manages to get a kill
turnover.
there. This is big time. This is big time for Sidhu. If you're Gallant, you just need to kind of hide as long as you can here.
Oh,
Good
the
pulse bomb.
from awesome.
It was awesome, one might say.
Honestly, that was actually really awesome how you did that there. So,
Ooh,
what a
pulse
day
bomb comes out
have
to
a
take Gren
day.
out though.
The pulse bombs are literally flying. And to think I was playing with J3 before, isn't this nuts?
Been a crazy
This is
day
kind of
for
ironic.
sure. Yeah. Good first map win, or I guess points. I always want to call each of those maps because they kind of are.
You know what? I don't know what to call them sometimes. Sometimes I say rounds, and then I'm like, but like that's not really like a round. Like point A, B, C. I don't know sometimes.
Looks like we're going to be going to Ruins here, and I think Ruins is going to favor this Brawl comp a lot more if that's what these teams decide to run with. Yeah, looking at the side of Sidhu, they're going to have Awesome come out on this Mei pick. Let me tell you, if I could have a Mei every single time I play a Brawl hero, that would be a good world that I lived in. So I'm thinking this is going to be a really strong pick for the side of Sidhu. I love this Mei pick.
Oh, dude, I told you we were going to get well last. So now we just got to see Sidhu lock in here, hard body, and take a point, and we could go right to the well where people are going to be dropping bodies and pooping.
That's what we're hoping for.
It's every caster's dream to be in the hype.
But the venture of Mamba just getting a huge pick. Getting a second huge pick.
Mamba's made a massive impact with Spectrum, in my opinion, from what I've seen throughout these past couple of weeks. Their DPS game has just been on par with some of the best here in this tier.
Yeah, they're absolutely popping off on this venture, like I said. Mamba basically won them that fight as soon as they took down Soth first. You not having your Baptiste available for that fight, it's pretty much a loss for fight. There's nothing you can do when you're even and you're down a Baptiste. Soth needs to watch out as they've already taken half their health and damage. Just seeing some little poking, little engages, and boom, Mamba takes out Soth again. This is pretty much a lost fight for the side of Sidhu.
Bro, I feel like, I don't know. This guy Duck on Spectrum, right? Playing this Tracer right here. Like, I just feel like I know them.
You know them?
But yeah, so ever since like I started watching Duck play, like, and I've been seeing them play Tracer, like I do also have a friend named Duck. Now they're not the same person because I'd have them on my friends list if they were, but they play just like them, and it's got me like stargaze to the basement here.
Have you ever seen them both in the same room at the same time?
I don't think so. This is like the first time I'm meeting this Duck. My other friend Duck's name is Howard the Duck.
Oh lord, that is a horrible movie. Don't go watch that movie. Don't go watch that movie from the 80s.
Don't go watch
It's
that
it's
movie.
terrible. It's so bad. But anyways, we're seeing Gallant swap to this Pharah, trying to do something about what's going on here. But you know, Tracer's pulse pistols do have some pretty good range on them, as we're seeing.
Pulse
Uh,
pistols.
They got some good range on them, man. We need to see this blizzard come out from Awesome.
Pulse pistols. We can make a massive tongue twister.
Oh yeah, you want to go for it?
Pre-pudding poetry, pulse pistol, something.
I always remember Sly Cooper. She said, "This pistol packs a paralyzing punch."
Ooh, paralyzing pulse pistol.
And we're seeing the ult come out. We're seeing Beat come out. Spectrum doesn't lose this.
Dude, look at that
ever.
drill bit attack right there from Mamba.
Sidhu just cannot figure out what to do with the side of Spectrum. They've got to figure out how to stop Soth from dying first in all these fights. It was just over and over and over again. We're seeing Soth attacked by Mamba and Duck and just dying off cooldown. Like, it's really difficult to do anything when your only source of healing is dead every fight. So, you know, that's going to be something that Sidhu's going to have to think about and figure out here in these upcoming maps if they want to turn this around against Spectrum. So what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think Sidhu's in a bad position, right? I like to be devil's advocate over here and play both sides of the field when it comes down to talking about these teams. And Spectrum definitely on a heater, as they would say, right? They respectfully were able to turn around something that could have been a big mishap if they kept that comp going for them in the first map. But now, you know, with picking up that win and now moving on to Blizzard World, right? Sidhu already started as a dive compy team, right? They know how to rotate and make these moves. So maybe on a map like Blizzard World, they could come into this swinging heavy, getting the big picks needed, and moving that point going. You know, you create that domino effect, and things just start to what do they say? Snowball in your favor?
Yes, can certainly happen. It can certainly happen with it being Blizzard World as well. We saw Spectrum run that dive comp pretty effectively as well, though, on Lighthouse. So I think this is going to be a really close map. I don't think there's going to be a blowout either way here, but I do expect to see both teams running like Diva and Tracer at the very least. But it doesn't look like we're going to have any swaps here, I don't think.
I just added to my tongue twister. I started typing it out.
Oh, did you know?
Yeah, Peter Piper picked a pepper, pick your brain, put it back together, paralyzing rhymes with pulse pistols. So, I don't know, we're getting it going here!
We're getting it going here at Annihilation Overwatch, as you would say.
Yeah, if Vim stayed on that ROM, we could have rolled the credits. But only true Annihilation fans will know that. Maybe I should put that in the trivia box.
The trivia box.
Why do we say roll credits when a Ramatra is present on the field? Is it A, because their ultimate is known as suffering? Is it B, because we are Annihilation Overwatch and they are Ramatra? C, Piper and Pipe Productions? Or D, because Ramatra's ult is Annihilation? We'll give you a minute to lock into your answers, chat. If you really know, you know. Piper, you're not allowed to answer this.
Okay.
I feel like you were waiting to give a good one. That's funny.
This is a trick question.
Oh, look at this, yo. We get a 2-month streak, too, yo. Turn up. Chat.
Oh, nice.
Roll credits. And we're going to Blizzard World. This is actually one of my favorite maps to play personally.
Me too. Did you know they serve HelloFresh here? And with a slight code, you too could get 10 free meals and a lifetime supply of appetizers.
I did, but I'm really glad that you reminded us all of it. So what was that code again? Just so we all remember.
I think it had to do with paralyzing pulse pistols from Petey Pete from down the street, weighing hard in the Brooklyn streets. You heard? And Schweeby. I hear Aria.
HelloFresh is only 2 more days.
HelloFresh is only 2 more days?
So you better get that while it lasts.
Tell them, Piper! Tell them, Piper! Tell them what they win!
They win 10. Wait, I already forgot.
We need more enthusiasm, Piper! It's time for you to get hyped!
Spot. Wow.
It's not on spot. You've been here with us all night. You're not gonna do this.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're turning up. We're living life right now. Piper Pipes and Padofane. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out a good
This
one.
is-
Padawan? That was cool. I don't know. I'm making
This
it
is
work.
one of the comps of all time I'm seeing from Sidhu, if they're about to come out with this. I don't think I've ever seen a Mercy Pocket with a Junker Queen. Also Farah, and that
I'm gonna call him Papa.
I don't know what's happening here right now. Sidhu's gonna have some real difficulties clearing this high ground. I can tell that.
Honestly, this initial comp, this is kind of what we saw getting started on Ilios for Spectrum, so I'm definitely with that Huncho and Jack on this go here. Ooh, awesome, trying to do the sneaky drill. Oh, and there it is. The drill bit, but Froggy able to get the boop initiated. Huncho and Froggy come together to take out Soft. And now this wild calamity of a fight takes place behind the point.
Oh, that's a huge
K-Zillow
pick from
out here
Gallant.
trying to get this res. I can feel it coming. It's calling in the deep.
And Gren goes down pretty much just because they don't have any healing. If you're running a Mercy Pocket, you don't have any healing once your Ana goes down. So, like I said, it's that same thing happening again. Soth has to figure out a way to not be the first death on the board. It's really costing their team a lot here.
I don't think you're wrong here, but Gallant able to get a nice high flying pick onto Mamba. Gren getting that slash into Froggy. We now have a support and a DPS down. No res for the side of Spectrum here because, you know, they're not playing Mercy. So, this could be Sidhu's time to prevail here, running the Rush of the Rush comps with the JQ Wizzy and Shweevy.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Gallant, beautiful justice, taking out Vim, unable to stop that contest. Sidhu gets onto the board here with a 1. 446 remaining. Shadowfang, my goat.
You love to see the cap there from the side of Sidhu.
Sorry.
Hmm?
I forgot to change
Yes?
the
Thank you.
screen over.
Establishing aerial position.
What screen?
What? Oh, it must be something with the stream.
The green screen?
Yeah, the green screen.
Copy. Yeah, sorry, we were showing you the weather on the ones. If you live on the coast, it is raining
It is
with a
raining.
hard, heavy chance of thunder and lightning. Ah, and look at that, we're here on Blizzard World. Blizzard World must be located in New York somewhere, because it's clearly raining here.
It definitely is raining right now. It's raining rockets from above as Gallant continues to just pepper the back line with these fire rockets.
Yeah, and then yet another beautiful slash from the battle axe of our Gren here.
Up and away.
Oh, we're seeing Gren get kind of held back by this, Oh, Gren, you need to get away. You need to run from here, Gren. It's not safe.
Shout, let it all out, Gren!
Well, Gren did not, in fact, make it out, but they are getting some. Sidhu is getting some really solid cart progress right now. About halfway through point number 2 here, and I think we're gonna see the end credits roll in this next fight, Pipes.
Oh, I hope we get to see the end credits roll. Did anyone in the chat even figure that out?
Yeah, that is the question, and the answer to that question.
I think we can give the answer
Will come
now.
next week.
It's been pretty. Next week? Okay.
Yeah, next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Next week at 7 p.m. Next week I won't be here. It's my birthday.
Justice rains from above.
Yeah, yo.
You're a Leo.
Yee!
Don't ever say that again. Viper, please.
Why?
I'm gonna ask you to never say
I
that
think
again.
I feel like Shadowfang's a Capricorn.
I am.
Oh, let's go.
Step it up, boss.
Is this NA? Yes. There's some EU teams, but this is NA, this specific game.
Vimto doing a little trolling right there, going a little too deep.
Dispersing.
But with the side of Spectrum burning all of those ultimates in the prior fight, Sidhu has a really good chance of capture.
They do, and they're making solid progression right now on this part, right? 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. 1-0 side of Sidhu here. Come join us at the Nexus Experience, where you too can get a 10 free meal deal from HelloFresh with a lifetime supply of appetizers. As we get ready to bring you some of the best in Annihilation Overwatch, that excavation has been initiated, and this is the time for Sidhu to strike.
Activating healing stream. I knew it. Thank you.
Big earthquake round shattered into the gas, and here comes the reckoning. Absolute haymaker play style here for the side of our boy Gren. Goated with the JQ assault line.
Down goes another one.
That was a really smart play there from Gren.
Let's roll.
I'm gonna have to
Gren-
get you two on the Han Shuivi side of things.
Gren took a moment to turn around and see how their team was doing, and they did not go back and peel for their team. Instead, they ran forward and got the 2 picks that they were. Oh, that is such a good knife pull. That's crazy value on that knife pull right there. That's an entire fight win for your team if you're Gren.
That was like a skeet shoot, right? When you pull the pigeon, the clay pigeon. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Let me take a look.
Yep.
Wow, it was a beautiful.
I wanted a scar.
Damn, there was a word I wanted to use. Forgot about it.
I want to see Gallant get a big time barrage here. If Gallant can secure a nice barrage onto Hunchu specifically, this can be a map completion for the side of Sidhu.
Hunchu out here sneezing on the competition. That would actually be a great one if they fired their window. In the moment of me saying that, that would have been cool.
Right?
That would have been pretty awesome, right?
The window is not going to be needed here, though. Gallant gets picked out of the sky by Duck before they're able to really engage here.
Spectrum looking really strong here.
I think Gallant has to go on like a flank, like a really big time flank. And you want to get Soth in position to nano Gallant on this barrage. It's one of the only ways to guarantee you get the ultimate off.
Well, if Gallant uses the power of their commandment, they can probably turn them all to stone.
Justice.
Oh, and there it is! The whopping justice taking Vim and Froggy down, and now Sidhu capitalizing with a minute and 5 on the Klizok, bringing this payload ever so closer to the end.
Yeah, you're gonna want to push. Gren needs to push up here and rampage the first person that walks out of this door, and just secure an instant kill on them. That's what needs to happen right now. This Lucio, rampage. They need to die.
45 to go. The rampage Lucio, the Bob coming out of its midst, the time-traveling back shooter. It's all here. Gren goes down. 33 seconds left on the clock. Rez still looking to be in play, but Kzilla heads down as well.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Gren waited too long to ult right there. As soon as Vimto and Froggy touched that point, those two needed to catch that rampage immediately, because now Froggy has sound barrier. We got Annihilation on the other side. I think there's no way Spectrum loses this. Spectrum has to like toss this fight to lose this.
Reckoning! With absolutely zero health, the Annihilation roll credit scene has finally come through. The prophecy is being foretold. The picks are coming in. The double kill from Mamba Vimto getting the 1-2, as well as Duck and Froggy making some action. Ooh, that's a boop on boop crime right there. And that is round 1 complete, and a beautiful push from Sidhu, going deep with 110 in the meterage. 2-0 here, now hopping on.
That's still a really solid push though from the side of Sidhu. Like I said, I was giving them a little flack there towards the end, just because you can, when you see the moment, You got to go for that moment right then and there, you know. But that's still a really, really good push. Blizzard World is super holdable on all 3 points of this map, and Sidhu played well enough that it's not going to be a cakewalk for Spectrum by any stretch of the imagination.
No, definitely not. I mean, honestly, with what Spectrum came out with on defense, I do hope to see a bit of a difference here on offense as far as composition goes. You know, they played a well defense, but at the same time, this is now on that offense, and we got Gren locking in that ball dive. So, ooh, perfect. Look at this. We get to see some dive v dive now on this this turnaround push here.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what Duck is going to play with this composition.
It would be nice to get a Torbjorn on defense, but
As of right now, it's looking like to me the side of Spectrum should be able to get on top of Gallant, even with this Mercy Pocket. As long as Hun Chu is landing their anti-nade, Gallant should definitely be killable here from this particular spot.
oh, but Gren is just doing Gren things right now. Do you see Gren? What a drop in. Honestly, Gren is a menace right here, doing the Lord Jeff's work. Can get 2 picks here. Duck was a little late to the party and didn't see the ball dropping down, but Duck was able to turn that frown upside down and capitalize there, taking out Gren, Vimto taking out Gallant, and now Spectrum here taking this point, making massive space, right, Shadow? Look at all the space they've created.
Yeah, and I mean, I love the tech of the Wrecking Ball, but you're not. He wasn't there for that entire engagement that happened. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Gren was not present for that entire dive on his back line, and so that's really tough to try and negate what this D.Va's doing. Because as you can see, Vimto already has ult. So they're putting in some serious work on this D.Va right now.
Yeah, you know, I may have to agree with you on the ball pick here, because ball's mainly, you know, kind of meant not only for like the stalling, but really to get into the back line of the enemy team with such get in, get out fashion that they draw the picks, bring back the tank to the team fight, and, you know, open up the door for your team to take control of the match. But I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking too soon, because I feel like Gren is doing that. Able to force Vimto back here. Point still moving though for Spectrum. Nice pulse bomb from Mamba.
That was a really good play.
Sleeping on the job though.
That was a really good play. Mamba put that pulse bomb down where Gren was about to land at before they landed there. That was a really cool little sequence to witness. It looks like Spectrum's going to very easily capture. And I'm starting to think that Sidhu might have cooked a little too hard with this pick. Maybe not, though. Hold on. Hold on. We have mines.
We have mines and still plenty of time. 4:08 on the clock here. Gren holding it down. Got a little bit on the high ground, too. Beautiful red. Oh, but Hazilla getting taken out.
Oh, Vimto is on top of that. And there's the cap. And Gren dies. That's really tough, you know, like there's not much you can do here if you're the side of Sidhu right now. You got to hold for 5 minutes and Vimto gets another pick. I mean, I just have a hard time believing Spectrum doesn't just walk this right in right now. We do see the swaps coming through for Sidhu, though. We're seeing a Baptiste and an Alari come out. Get a little extra damage, you know, to assist with that Wrecking Ball. But Wrecking Ball is not going to have any heal. So, and there goes Awesome. This is tough.
Mamba Froggy action?
Yeah, if you're Gallant, you probably need to turn around and run away right now before that happens. Oh, Gren
Nice
walked
pulse bomb.
backwards. Gren got stuck, walked backwards, and killed K-Zilla, as you call them. I said Spectrum just continuing to walk this in, and Sidhu can't really. That's a good pick. Hold on. No. No, Spectrum walks that in.
Oh man, yeah. You hate to see it. I mean, maybe with Tracer here, Gap slowly coming back. Oh, that's gonna be it.
And Spectrum dominates on that attacking round. I think Sidhu might have cooked a little too hard with the Wrecking Ball comp there. What they were doing on their attack was
with
working.
Our annihilation play of the game goes to Vimto on the Diva. Oh, look at this. This is creating space.
Yeah, space. And that's going to be a 2-0 lead for the side of Spectrum, so match point here on Esperanza. You know, if Sidhu does want to run that Wrecking Ball comp, I think it'll work a lot better on a map like Esperanza. You have a lot more space to do Wrecking Ball things on this map.
I agree. I also didn't think Gren's Wrecking Ball was bad. I just felt like with the timing of the map, and more so of like you only had 2, you should have kind of hunkered down. I think a Sigma would have fit the script a little bit better for them on that go.
Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't saying that to mean that Gren was playing it poorly or anything like that. I just think they're not on the same page enough for Wrecking Ball to work there. Perhaps if you come out on that Pharah as well to start with, I can see it because the pile driver into the rockets, you have a lot of synergies there. So side note, I do expect to see Gallant come out on the Pharah again here.
I swing back to my Sidhu Spectrum oversight here. Who's going to win map number 3? The predictions are live. We're heading to Esperanza. Doesn't look like we're getting much of a change here. Oh, take that back as the maybe getting we may be getting a bit of a rotation from Sidhu.
Yeah, it's looking like Soth is going to swap over to DPS, and we're going to see Dorito come in to play that support with Kzilla.
Kzilla! I like that name. Dorito.
I apologize. Dorito is coming in to play support with Awesome.
Awesome!
So we got the Awesome Dorito backline. Xbox gamers everywhere just turned their heads.
You know what? Random thought, but I want to get one of those cool sharpeners for like my knives. I have a nice collection of pocket knives. One of my knives.
You want to talk about a random thought? I got one for you. What's a Dorito?
It's a chip.
Who came up with that though? Like, who was like, this will be a Dorito? Like, you know, who said that? Like, what is a Dorito? What is a Dorito actually? Like, let's really talk about it.
I say that when it comes to colors and numbers. Like, what makes number 1 spelled O-N-E? You know what I mean? Oh man, a lot of mind fuckery is happening here at Annihilation over Caster's booth. Piper's laughing. It's a good time. The Dastardly Casters are here.
Here's another good one for you. Who?
Ooh, do you think I have a second to grab a drink before this starts? I'm listening.
You should be fine. How do you think the first people started speaking? And like they knew what each other were saying? You know what I mean? Like me talking to you right now. Me talking to you right now, we know that because we grew up speaking, right? We grew up around people who were speaking. What about the first people that ever spoke? How did they know what was going on?
Yeah.
I've always wondered that. I was like, did they just start speaking one day and they were just went from to being like, hey Steve, how's it going? You hunted down for today too? Yeah, that was a good time.
A long time ago in a land before our time, there was a group of people that gathered, and everyone understood each other. But one day, they upset somebody very important to them because they decided to build a tower to an extremely high place that they weren't allowed to go. And that person smited thee and changed everybody's vocal cords and languages. And that, my friend, is what happened in life.
Mm-hmm.
But I still go back to my first response and answer. Uka Uka and Cortex were definitely the first words. That's a Crash Bandicoot. Um, if anyone ever played Crash Bandicoot on PS2, maybe I'm too old.
Yeah.
But
No, I played Crash
no,
Bandicoot
Piper
on
just
PS1.
said I'm old.
Yeah, you're old.
Damn.
I liked Warped. Warped was my favorite one. Crash Bandicoot
Dude, that
3.
was the best one. That's the one with Uka and Cortex.
Mm-hmm.
And the little
know
freaking
of
the
Crash.
masks.
Yeah, if you ever want to play one, play Crash Bandicoot 3 on the PS1. I bet it's in the PlayStation Store for like
I
cheap,
actually
probably.
have. I got a device off of TikTok. All right. It's this little HDMI thing. It looks like a USB, but it's for the HDMI. It plugs into your TV. You could play PlayStation 1 games on it. All the Crash Bandicoots are on there. So, yeah. One of these days, I'm going to have to stream it, call Piper up and be like, yo, hey, you want to come watch this? Yeah, let's do this thing. I got you. And then bang, we press play and educate the masses. Show them that I'm old.
I actually, for a little while, was selling retro games. I was just going around finding them and selling them for a little bit of profit. And I still have it on me because I haven't got it in me to sell it just yet. It's a game I really loved growing up. I got Digimon World 3 on the PS1 with like the manual and everything. It's in color. Just like, oh my god, this is so good. I can't get rid of this. I also had a sealed copy of Sonic Adventure 1 on the S. That was a tough one for me to part with because that's so cool. But back to Overwatch, we are on Esperanza here for this push map. We're seeing the
Yes,
side of
we
Spectrum
are,
lock
and
this Torbjorn.
I am about to be on a boatload of jet fuel in about a moment here, so I'm definitely ready to see this one. We are looking at match point for Spectrum, but we are hoping for the turnaround reverse sweep of our fellow Sidhu. I'm telling you, chat, if you open that sounds like favoritism.
A little.
We're supposed to be a non-biased cast.
Oh, but
LOL.
I'm hoping for
I'm
everyone
hoping
to try their
for-
best.
Piper. Well,
That's
you heard
all
it
right.
here first.
Ready for battle.
Piper's locked in their vote.
Yeah, Piper, you've got a direct association, so that's fair. But
Yeah.
it is looking like we're gonna see the side
These
of
are
Sidhu
Shadow's
come out
opponents
on
at
this.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
Who he picks is for seeding purposes. Me, on the other hand, I look at this like, wow, which one of these teams wants to draft me? I got called. I got voted off the island today and mistaken as a champion player. I'm bronze too, B. What up? Means I can hang.
Oh man, but we're gonna see these dueling Junker Queen comps here, and looks like
Oh, I'm ready to duel with the queens.
like
Not
the
from
whole
Queens,
city,
but well,
like
I'm
the
not
whole
from
city.
Queens.
You're just gonna duel the whole city.
I could. I'd be down. They call me the king of New York. Ow, ow, ow. Dude, I got like my own sound effects. Piper laughs. That's all that really kind of matters. If Piper finds it funny, it means that I'm doing something right.
And I mean, the side of Spectrum just really dominating that fight, not even taking a single death on their side. Rolling side of Sidhu. Sidhu's gonna have to figure something out here because this is gonna be a quick finish, if not.
Yeah, I mean, definitely off to a great start right now is Spectrum here, but firing back on cylinders. Gren getting that initiating slash kill with that lovely battle axe, taking out Kazilla is the charge, and now we are seeing a different. Oh, well, actually, Timmy's doing some weird. I think Timmy just did the gritty. All right, I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me get screen record for a second. Let's save recent gameplay. Let's do the last 3 minutes. Because I 100% know for a fact that Timmy just hit the gritty. He just grittied. I swear to you, I wouldn't lie. He grittied harder than any grittier ever in the history of gritty.
Yeah, we're seeing both teams engage here. Dorito getting that Kitsune first could be big time for the side of Sidhu. Oh, big time ult from Gren. Junker Queen ults get traded, but Gren's is just a little bit better there. Sidhu gonna get this checkpoint, and that's big time on this map.
Ooh, Timmy's butt scratches! Come on, Vominos. To Timmy's butt scratches, yo. Come on, Timmy! Scratch that booty.
Yeah,
No!
I feel uncomfortable with what we just did right there.
I've been
I just
denied
need
the butt scratch.
I just need.
Come
We're
on,
seeing
yo. TS1. Timmy scratches one cheek at a time.
Oh, Sidhu, beautiful ult usage and countering from Sidhu, just ignoring Vimto, leaving them for last. And oh, the stagger onto the Junker Queen.
I like
Plus
seeing
side.
Soth on DPS.
Yeah,
This is
definitely.
You talk about a plus side. That is a plus side. They moved Soth, kept in Kazilla, brought in Dorito. I wonder if he's sour cream or Cool Ranch. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, you never had a sour cream Dorito? Let him cook.
Sour cream and onion?
Those aren't okay. So like, I'm
I don't
gonna
think
be.
those
I'm gonna
are
be.
Doritos. It's
I'm
just
gonna,
a chip
it's not.
style.
It's not. Yeah.
Pretty sure Doritos have barbecue.
Doritos do not have barbecue.
One. You know the purple one?
That spicy nacho.
Yeah, I like that one the most.
Man, I went over to Europe. I had some paprika flavored chips.
They
were
got
pretty
a
good.
paprika.
Yeah, they had a smoked chicken wing too. That was a pretty good flavor.
Arya would yell at me if I typed in the match chat, but I really want to know, Dorito, are you paprika or Cool Ranch?
Yeah, do not type in.
Got the robot. Let's move.
But
Alright,
Piper,
bud.
don't you want to know?
You can do it after
So-
the game.
So
What if he's nacho cheese?
Not so.
Get it?
So we do see the side of Spectrum winning this fight, but they're having to burn ults to even get to mid and reset this point progress.
Yeah, they had to initiate the excavation to achieve greatness with a froggy boop onto Kazilla, and now Mario out here doing some party sick stuff to Gren. This is getting wild.
Do you think Mario's last name is Mario?
What? Wait, what?
Now that's an old reference right there. I'd be surprised if you got that one. Mario.
Is that really how it works?
Anybody in the chat ever seen the Super Mario Brothers movie from 1980? That is an
I didn't even know
old
they made a
school
movie.
reference. Yeah, it's terrible. It's
Oh,
actually
okay.
terrible. Bob Hoskins played Mario though, so really good pick. We're gonna see
That's
this
not
Junker
bad.
Queen ult come out from Vimto, and it's big time. We're seeing Spectrum getting this nice recovery. Vimto with another knife. Pulling in Gren. Gren gonna get
Gren.
staggered out here. And we're gonna
Gren threw a knife.
another butt scratch
That was
from the
Confucia Law
side
right there.
of the bot.
All right, I don't know if you saw that, but Gren took out Duck with a knife, and Vimto's like, Confucius says eye for an eye, you use the knife, well, here you go. And then bang, death by knife. It was
Right.
pretty nuts.
We're gonna see Gallant just narrowly miss this this pulse bomb. You want to see this Kitsune rush come out pretty soon if you're the side of Spectrum. Get this bot to continue moving. There we go. That's a great Kitsune rush from Spectrum. Love the beat here as well. That's a lot more point progress that's going to come the way of Spectrum. They may be able to... They're going to get close to retaking the lead here, which is a thing I did not think I was going to say after seeing a 120-meter lead. Vimto. Help Vimto. Vimto needs to live. Yes.
Vimto's definitely living.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Yes, that was close, though.
They're now approaching this.
They're approaching the lead, which is crazy. Oh my goodness, this next fight's gonna be for the lead.
The Spectrum turnaround jumper here. Junker Queen slashing. Gallon, oh my god, look at how many players it took to take out Vim. Oh man, the power necessary.
There is something really satisfying about seeing a team fully work together like that, though, to get a kill. It's just... that's what Overwatch is really about at the end of the day, you know. It's about the friends we made along the way. That's also what the One Piece is. I'm fairly certain of it. Quote me on that.
Oh my god, dude, don't even get me started about the One Piece.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's the friends we made along the way.
I think the One Piece is Monkey D. Luffy, but that's just me.
Oh, Spectrum doing a great recovery job here, and I think there's still going to be another engagement from the side to do, but it's going to be for point lead again, and Spectrum has the ultimate advantage coming in here. We're going to want to see Kzilla get this sound barrier up and running.
Well, just like the One Piece, it seems that Spectrum has awakened their abilities here in these final seconds. 145 on the Klizak here, 119 to 115, looking to turn the tides and take the lead. Can Spectrum do it? Gren being the valiant gatekeeper here, taking Timmy away. Vim's gonna have to go chase this one down and show them the power of the Jake Quaid.
This is the most wild thing I think I've ever seen happen. Basically buying your team another fight in the fight that they just lost by running away with the bot like that. You're going to see the excavation come out from Soth here. You're going to want to see it pretty soon, otherwise you're going to lose the to do.
There it is. We're initiating some excavation. And a beautiful one.
Spectrum takes the lead.
121 to 119, 54 on the clock here.
Oh, this is going to be a crazy comeback if Spectrum can hold it. I think they
just gotta
can.
Clear out the tenants here, and they could be living rent free.
It sure is looking to be that way.
Spectrum wins them cracking a beer.
Oh, Froggy. That's a beautiful beat from Froggy.
Oh my god, between Gran and Vim! Vim going down to the slashing axe of the prevailing Gran, looking to buy his team some more time here. 128, 17 meters to 119, 12, 15 seconds to go. We've seen a lot of teams come back from this deficit before with no time on the clock, but with Spectrum's overall, I don't even know what word to use here, they're just overall savagery. Could they stop them?
The sound barrier gets forced, and it's looking like Sidhu are getting some really strong picks right now.
Gallon with the two. This could be what Sidhu needs to send this into a map 4.
Something I want to point out right now, Dorito is the person that got taken down. You're going to need your Kiriko in this fight if you're going to win it as Sidhu.
They can teleport. Look at them. They're so much closer. Oh, they teleported. Oh, I'm telegraphing. It's like I wrote the script. This is nuts. The drill bit use of the Mario. all-out battle as the excavation initiation has just come online. Picks come flying. Dorito takes out Mario. Froggy takes out Soft. And now we are neck and neck, 2-2, 3v3, all up on this point as Richards goes down to a massive boop. K-Zilla striking with 2 as they follow up with a kill onto Vimto. Froggy taking out their counterpart on the other end. Timmy is still up for grabs here. 128 to 121. It's all on the line, with both ventures digging around trying to hold it down here. Which team is going to come up on top? Shadowfang, I don't know.
I think that Spectrum's going to take this here. Sidhu used all their resources. They don't have anything else.
Oh, but they are staying alive, and that's gonna be it! Right there on Esperanza, the 3-0 clutch up from Spectrum here. And our annihilation play of the game goes to Grand
This happened.
NYXLJQ. Oh, that's style points right there, making the caster happy, repping the home city. Beautiful day here in the life, and what a good finish from Team Spectrum and Sidhu.
Good game there from the side of both Spectrum and Sidhu, as we were saying. Who are you feeling for the MVP of this match here? I have a pick.
Who you got, boys?
I want to hear what you think.
Oh, you want to hear what I think?
Yeah, I want to hear what you think first, and
So
then I'll
on
come
Spectrum, I really liked Vim, but personally for me, I'm like a big fan of Duck right now and how they played throughout the game. But all in all, for Spectrum, I don't think I've ever given an MVP to any of the support players, and I think Froggy 100% fits the script for this one. You know, the space they created, the aggression that they were able to put on, they are the aerial assassin. I think they did a spectacular job tonight, and I would happily give them MVP.
Okay. I was actually thinking the other support, Richards. I was
Very
thinking
good
them,
name
and
here.
it was honestly just because I wasn't seeing them die very often. And that's a really underrated skill to have, I feel like. Just not dying off cooldown. Because that's what was happening to Sidhu on a lot of this map. They were losing their support super early into the fight. And that just wasn't happening on the side of Spectrum. And it was making all the difference for them. But I can definitely go Froggy. I think the beats were very well timed. The speed usage was really good, helping speed Vimto around, speed Mamba and Duck around so that they could get the picks that they needed to get. So I can agree with Froggy.
All right. I mean, I wasn't denying your pick either. I feel like the supports really kind of brought it down together for Spectrum tonight in general. You know, and they got into such a nice groove that you didn't really see any swap changes from their side. So that was also very nice to see synergy-wise. But as far as locking in the pick, I mean, I think we're 50-50 here. We both are in agreement with the support player. So who we settling it with?
We can go Froggy. I'm
We can go
fine with that.
Froggy?
Yeah, I'm
All
fine
right.
with that.
Spectrum MVP, Froggy. Congratulations.
And for the side of Sidhu, I'm gonna shout out Gren. I thought Gren played incredibly well, honestly.
You know, I agree with you. I mean, I was thinking of giving the handout over to Gallant. I feel like Gallant did. I mean, honestly, I kind of really want to hand it to Soth after what they did tonight. They went from support onto DPS, and it clearly was a game changer when Soth went over to that DPS run. They opened this game up like never before.
Yeah, we could say Soth. Soth had a really good game there. With
did.
the
I mean, I'm
with the
not
venture.
taking any credit away from the side of Sidhu either. Gren played amazing. Gallant played fantastic. I just think that coast to coast style of flexibility of Soth needs to be recognized tonight. As the honorable mention, you know, they definitely did their part on support. They did, and they played their part on that last game very well on the DPS. It just, unfortunately, the cards weren't in their favor. You know, they did light up all their resources in the final turning moments, but Soft definitely held it down and did their job and what they were supposed to do throughout the night. So definitely shout out to them.
Well, all right. So I think that's gonna do it for us for tonight. Piper, when is the next stream gonna come up so these lovely people can know?
There's one tomorrow.
What's
I know there's one at 8:30. I don't know if there's one sooner. No, the soonest one is at 8:30.
All right, so tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for those of you who might live in a different zone,
Yes.
we will be here casting another match. Well, it won't be me, but somebody will be
It
here
will be
casting another
me.
match.
It will be me and possibly Pipes. I don't know if you're still interested, but
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil the grand news on stream. I don't know if my friends are watching, but I got some news today, and let me tell you something. It might actually take up my day tomorrow.
okay. Well, I don't know who's co-casting, but I'm definitely
know.
gonna be streaming tomorrow. So try to
Piper
stop
Okay.
and Pipes, take it by storm here.
Well, you people have a lovely
You
evening.
people?
Yeah, everybody that's out there in the world.
That's so mean. Why would
What?
I thought I was like a part of your people. Why would you say you people? Like, so wow. My feelings.
all of them out there. Everybody watching. I could say my glorious fans, but
My
that's not that
glorious
feels like a
fans.
rude thing to say almost.
It's not
And an
rude.
untrue thing. Also.
Definitely not rude. I'm one of your biggest fans, Shadow.
But I think that's gonna do it for us tonight. I'm Shadow, that was Pipes, and that other one was Piper. So, that's us.
Okay, bye bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.